Alright. So yeah, so last time we just, took the Great Bridge of Murden. Did that in like 4 turns. I didn't really mean to do that fast, but it works. And then I did do a little bit of grinding for Hubert, my boy. We got him some abilities that I'll show off in the next battle. Yeah, so this time I want to explore. We could do this paralog here real quick. Maybe I battle in the next, week. We could do a seminar, eh? Oh, we do have a couple of support conversations that we can do, actually. Let's see here, I had, Ah, yes, Lorenz. Let's see what he has to say, huh?
Professor, have you been looking for me again?
Yes.
I am very busy, you know. I must insist that disruptions for light-hearted chats of this kind be kept to a minimum.
I've been getting more complaints.
What did I tell you about falling victim to such salacious and slanderous rumors? As I've told you, there is obviously a conspiracy against me. There is no manner in which I could possibly be considered bothersome.
But they do seem bothered.
Professor, I assure you, you have been deceived. My adversary has poisoned the hearts of these ladies against me. The plot goes deeper than I thought.
This is no conspiracy. This is real.
But if you truly do insist, please understand, Professor. I am not some scoundrel out for conquest. I am attempting to fulfill my duty as heir of House Gloucester. It is my responsibility to continue our noble line by finding a suitable lady to be my wife. It is a rigorous process. My family has the very highest standards for appearance, grace, temperament, and pedigree.
So, commoners are excluded?
Typically, yes, even if others are sometimes critical of that notion. For the nobility, marriage is not merely a union of individuals, it is also a union of families. It would not benefit House Gloucester to be tied to a family of powerless commoners, would it? To achieve supremacy, it is necessary for my line to be tied to that of an influential family. That is the best path to peace and prosperity for all of Fodlan. So as you can see, the fate of the whole world rests upon my shoulders.
That's quite an obligation.
If it is a burden, it is one I am all too familiar with. We nobles are born to this duty. That being said, to avoid misunderstandings, I shall restrain myself until things calm down. I would rather not cause trouble for you after all.
Thank you. Alright, then we had a couple more. Sue Caspar and Shamir.
Leave this to me. Go!
Shamir, look out! Ah!
Caspar! Are you alright? Talk to me!
Shamir!
Lower your voice. I'm right here.
Look out! The enemy's right! We're in the infirmary?
Correct. It took you a while to wake up. You nearly died protecting me. Why did you do something so reckless?
Well, I saw that you were in trouble, and...
Is this your attempt to take responsibility for your father's actions? I don't need your pity, Caspar.
Wait a minute. I do feel guilty for what my father did to the Dagdens, but this has nothing to do with that. I saw you were in danger and my body moved before I could even think about it. That's all.
You are still a fool. Learn
thank
to
you.
protect yourself before trying to protect me. There's no point in losing one life to save another. Yours holds just as much value as mine.
I understand what you're saying, but
However, I cannot deny that I owe you a debt. Thank you, Caspar. And I apologize.
for what? You didn't do anything.
For when we spoke before, I may have been too harsh. I cannot hold a grudge against someone who would risk his life for mine. That said, you need not worry about me.
Yeah, glad to hear it. But I gotta say, not worrying about you is a lot easier said than done.
Aw. Alright, Edelgard and Lysithia.
How are you today, Lysithia?
Fine, thank you. And yourself?
Quite well, thank you.
I overheard something recently. Something pertaining to you and your vision for the future. Is it really true that you intend to create a world in which crests no longer exist?
It's true. My aim is to dismantle the current system of aristocracy. The only reason nobles enjoy the status they do is because their bloodlines carry crests. If crests lose their value, so will titles of nobility.
I really agree with your thinking. My parents have suffered throughout their lives due to their nobility. Due to my own crests, I've never been able to live a normal life. I'm sick of nobility and crests, of all of it. It sounds as if it's truly your mission to change things. I'll pledge my life to your cause, however short it may be.
Lysithia.
Damn.
Has your hair always been that color, by the way?
Huh?
I ask because mine wasn't always this color. I lost all pigment after receiving my 2 crests. Edelgard, I want a world where people like you and I are no longer victimized. I want you to bring that world into being. If it's within me to help that come to pass, then I'll do whatever it takes.
Understood. I promise to do all I can to see this goal to fruition. And I want you to promise something in return. That you will never stop fighting for your life. Whatever terrible fate awaits us, we can fight it and prevail. I need you to trust me on that. Do you promise?
I promise. I will try my best to believe that.
Good girl. Now then, would you care for a sweet cake?
Please do not call me that. But, yes.
Yes, I would.
Yes, I would.
Aw, that was pretty nice. Alright, that's about all of my head, I think. I don't wanna do any of those. Oh, no, we did have Constance and Mr. Yuritsa.
Well, well, look who it is. Emil, it is you, isn't it? Are you feeling more talkative than when I saw you last?
Do not call me that.
Oh, look at you. From professor at the Officers' Academy to an Imperial General. Though you seem idle enough now, might you spare a moment for a proper apology? Could you not have even informed me when dear Mercedes left House Bartels? To say nothing of the scandal you caused. Granted, I can hardly blame you, that family being what it was. But did it never occur to you that I ought to have been consulted? We've only known each other since childhood. Such callousness, such rank insensitivity. Emil, are you listening?
No.
You think
No.
you can escape? I won't be denied this time. You may think yourself skilled with a blade, but remember that my spell work is peerless. Dealing with you would be no more than a murmured word and a flick of a finger.
Restrain yourself, Constance.
I am the model of restraint. On the contrary, Emil, it is you who insists on being so.
I said not to call me that.
You know I've not slipped from using General Yuritsa in public. And this is the thanks I get. You've always been the sort to keep your own counsel and let others draw their own conclusions.
Would it kill you to be silent for once?
Emil, stop!
Damn.
This isn't over!
Get back here. He's had enough. Alright. That was it. Now, do we want to explore today? What's everyone's motivation? No. Not the greatest. But I think maybe we do a seminar. Get Hubert's axe skill up. Yeah, let me do that. Alright, Emperor Edelgard, instruct us. Wow. That barely moved.
This experience is critical.
Okay, maybe that's not such a good idea. Well, might as well just instruct him. Damn it, Hubert.
That makes things difficult.
Critique. He doesn't seem like the consoling type.
I will humbly reflect on this.
Alright, let's try this again, huh? There you go. Alright. Ferdinand. I don't know, everyone else is good enough. Yeah. Good enough.
Professor.
No.
We've finished without issue.
Without issue. Good job.
I'd never have learned this back in... It's starting to feel like a part... I'm getting it.
Alright, here's where I think we do the pair log. Do Anna's paralog. Or could wait till next month and see if another one comes up. Could do that. Do another seminar? No. No, we'll do this, I think. Yes.
Oh, wow, thanks. What to do? What to do? Not really sure I should be trusting him. But if I can make a decent profit...
Ooh, what about profits?
Hi, Professor.
Do tell.
Overheard me mumbling about profits?
Yep.
See, I got a lead on a pretty big job, but I've I've got some concerns.
Oh? Job.
Yep. Apparently, there's some priceless treasure that's been unearthed. If you can believe it, it predates the Adrestian Empire. I've been asked to secure troops for the job, but I've got to cover the cost for them. The upside is whatever we find, we get halvesies on. But there's a downside, too.
Oh. Potential to find nothing and lose everything.
If we find nothing,
Yep.
I'll be eating those upfront costs. But just imagine the gold if we do find something. It's a risk I'm willing to take. This job is coming from a merchant named Pilardo. Ever heard of him? He frequents the monastery, so he must be somewhat trustworthy. Right? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You in?
Sure. I accept.
Jeez, it's not a challenge. I just need your help with excavation. Your job's gonna be to find someone who can help out. And then I'll need you on board at the excavation site. Naturally, the more treasure we dig up, the more money you get. Sound good?
Sure thing. I'll find the treasure.
Your services are appreciated as always. Let's head out.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
You starting a conversation? I'm confused.
I'll go.
Are you into treasure hunting?
Not particularly. But I smell blood. Anna, I sense death about you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's with the gloomy death talk? You're scaring me. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt for you to join in then. Shall we?
Yes.
We
Let's go.
really hit the jackpot! Just look at all those shinies! Ah, yes. We'll be filthy rich.
As you say, Miss Anna. Thanks to you, we've achieved our goals.
Hey, Pilardo? What's with the cavalry?
Ah, they're here to transport the treasures. It's quite a load after all.
And to kill you.
You trying to pull something? We agreed on a 50-50 split.
Yes, you have it right. Stop fretting about it. You'll be receiving your cut just as soon as I determine the exact value.
Nuh-uh. No way, no how. I can't agree to that. As a merchant yourself, you know I can't. No way am I watching my share of the treasure gallop off into the sunset. We're splitting this up right here and now. I'm not agreeing to it any other way.
Whether or not you agree, I'll be on my way now. Come on then, men. Let's go.
Wait!
Oh, bullshit.
Come back here!
And now it's a hunt rather than a battle. How very boring.
Well, you want it to come. So. Bark. Alright, let's see here. Units. Oh, yes. Okay. Take a look at the map here. Who are we? That. Ooh. There's a fair amount of archers here, isn't there? Oh boy, but the flying would be nice for the mounted units. don't know if I'm gonna pull out here though. Do I take out Petra? Do I take out Ingrid? I'll take out Ingrid. Put in Constance. And Caspar and Shamir. Edelgard and Zithia. And then... there we go. Let's do that. Perfect. So I want Constance in just for the... oh, God. Yeah, let's keep her in. Let's switch. Now we'll keep you there. Yeah, alright, that should be good.
Well,
Yeah, you're looking fine. Perfect. Alright. Yeah.
come back soon.
Oh, hold on.
Well,
Italian, replenish. Oh, okay.
come back.
You're good then. Rout the enemy or 10 turns pass. Okay.
The wagon will be here any minute now. Everyone, guard the treasure until it arrives.
Do you really think you're getting away with all that loot? Ha!
You may not be aware, but I know a thing or three about magic.
Uh-huh.
Ha! Start by magicking away this load of treasure here.
He knows how to warp things away? You gotta be kidding me. We gotta put a stop to Palardo right now. Otherwise, the treasure will be out of our hands for good.
Agreed.